So new releases in this bit.
All right. Wait, are we doing Paris, Texas? What are we doing that? Are we doing that with the 50s
I got
as
you.
well?
No, that's new releases ish.
Okay,
We'll
new
do
releases-ish. All right.
So let's just start. I already have a. We'll start with Gold Link. Is that fair? You listen to all of them, right?
I listened to all of them. Yes.
Okay, cool. Gold Link. I give it a 70. I actually really liked it.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of like, you know how the Amine album was?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this was just better. Like this was just better.
This is what Amine wanted to be.
I feel like this is just better in every way. I don't understand how it's only a 60 on. Yeah, I thought it was.
It was like 20 rating.
I thought it was pretty good. Like I was listening to it while I was doing my schoolwork or whatever, and it was so chill. It was so nice. It felt really like I could play it like in this type of weather because it's gonna get like 80 today.
Yeah.
It just felt like that good vibe type of feel. I don't really know why the album cover is this, but hey,
it kind of reminds me of like a horror movie a little bit.
Yeah, but that wasn't giving. It wasn't giving
like,
horror
in
the production or anything like that. Yeah.
Hip house is like the perfect like example of what this is. It is literally hip hop and house music together.
I did like
It's crazy. I also really like the production was crazy. I loved it. It was an Action 80 for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So this was off of first listen, so I could go back and I could save a few songs or whatever, but off of first listen, it was a 70. It was really good. I liked it.
Honestly, every track was good for me. I enjoyed it. I think there was one part I wished that there was a switch, a beat switch or something like that. There was during one of the songs I was like, oh.
I will say there was a feature on here that I didn't really like. I forget who it was.
No, also there was also kind of a weird switch up of after Club Beat. I think the rest of the songs kind of felt different. Not in a bad way. Like it felt like he was more just rapping.
I agree. Like after Club Beat, like Morpheus, Metatron, all those ones, those felt like different. But like they were like a good different. You know, it felt like a change of pace, I guess. I mean, hey, it's only 12 tracks. It's only 12 tracks, so 30 minutes.
28 minutes.
It was, I know.
That's my type of.
It was short, sweet, to the point.
Yep.
The only thing that's kind of throwing me off is that album cover.
Yeah.
That album cover is crazy.
Yeah.
But
I really hope that's not him.
I think it is.
Next album.
Yeah. Okay. Benji Bluebills.
Benji Bluebills. Okay, I actually didn't know. Apparently, Benji Bluebills and like Black Boy Max are like hops or some shit.
No, not really.
Officially?
Not really.
Really? Okay.
No, it was just. So you're talking about like the A Rage song?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was just there's a the streamer Your Rage or no?
I know of him. I don't watch Twitch at all,
but
I know who
you know of they are.
Is.
Yeah. So it was Your Rage versus 5 Star or Black Boy Max's people. So it was like they got artists that are like associated with their, I guess their streaming like.
Oh, okay, people. So it's more like just like a battle.
He just messes with Your Rage a lot. So
okay,
he's like, oh, I'm YRG, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he watches him, so he's like, okay, so now this is kind of, it's not really his artist, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's just like
on his side
in association with him. Yeah.
Okay.
So Black Boy Max had artists too, like, things like that. So that's when that song actually came out, I think, early this year, like January. But he just put it on here because it was a Benny X collab tape, so I guess it. But
I have never heard. Is Benji Bluebills like? Was he originally a streamer?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cause
I heard the interlude, yeah.
Yeah.
He was on Twitch stream with Benny X doing songs.
Benny X streams?
Yeah. Benny X, yeah, he streams sometimes, and he was in the studio with him, and I remember actually seeing that clip live like a few months ago. But yeah.
That was alright. It wasn't anything super special for me.
I was a bit disappointed personally. I thought, it wasn't too long, which is good, I think, because this, by the way, this last track, Down Girl, not it. It was not it for me.
Yeah.
But the only songs I did like I Wonder. I thought I Wonder was a really good track. I also liked A Rage, and 1-2 Step is good, but like it's like short. That's why I kind of like it because it's not like over repetitive. I couldn't give you
a real rundown on any of them. I listened to the whole thing while I was doing laundry, and honestly, it was just kind of
in the background.
Yeah, it was just kind of. I was paying attention to it, but it was just like it was just all right.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 50 for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was nothing offensive, but nothing I'd listen to again.
I thought Benny X did a great job. Like as producing, I thought the production was great.
Production was pretty decent. Mm-hmm. Nothing stand out.
I mean, I think I Wonder is pretty good. That first track, I think the first track is great.
I like the one where he was calling his girlfriend.
It feels core. That was so weird. I was it was actually a good song, but I can't do that like minute interlude or like minute and a half interlude every time I play that song.
You have to. What do you mean?
Nah.
You know, the skip button on or some shit like that?
Oh, but I give it a 60, so.
That's fair.
It was good. Rome Streets and Conductor Williams, another collab and producer album.
You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go for it.
I really liked it. I kind of like Rome Streets as like this East Coast rapper, I guess you could call him. This one felt...
An 80.
I liked it, yeah. I thought that one thing that Rome Streets always has for me is his punchlines. Same with like Boldy. I feel like the punchlines are always like there for him. To me, I feel like the samples that were used or whatever they did or whatever, it just felt like cinematic coke gangster rap to me.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I thought Conductor did like a great job on the production. I feel like, I don't know, Conductor usually does a good job with his beats, I feel like. And Rome Streets, I feel like his flows were good overall. Good lyrics too. I just thought it was a strong project. You? I'm guessing you didn't like it?
I have a real beef with Conductor Williams.
Why?
So, when I listen to him on like West Side Gun songs, Boldy James songs, like some of them are really, really good.
Yeah.
But he does this really annoying shit when he over warps the beat and it just sounds disharmonious and it sounds like shit. Like on MASH, fucking hated it. Throughout the project, I was just pissed off with the production.
Really?
Yes. The production actually ruined this album for me. I liked Rome Streets rapping.
Yeah.
I did not like Conductor Williams' production on this album. He's usually really good.
Yeah.
And that's why I was kind of pissed off.
I definitely don't feel like it was like normal Conductor. I feel like maybe the warping is what
it was so fucking warped. It just, for me, it was too much.
On some songs too, there were like not a lot of drums and everything like that. So it was a little bit different in that sense, but I thought it was still good. Like I didn't think it was.
Nah, for me, it was like 48, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's bad. Like That's not good. Wow. That's gonna be probably one of our biggest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I saw it yesterday. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I do like. I mean, as long as you like Rome Streets rapping, then
I think his rapping was good
because I feel like that's kind of.
He's part of Griselda. He's not part of Griselda.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No. But I really like Rome Streets and like his projects. He doesn't really come out with a lot of stuff. Usually like once a year, I think. But
yeah, I just couldn't stand the production.
They're usually really good, and dang, that's kind of disappointing.
I know.
But Overcast.
Overcast.
What'd you think of it?
Play it for me real quick.
Not the song, the album, the artist. You know what I'm talking about?
Overcast. Oh shit. Yeah. I actually liked Overcast.
I liked it too.
I actually really enjoyed Overcast. 8. Wow, you give me a lot of high ratings today.
It was a good week.
Yeah. No, I liked it. I think it was kind of fresh. I forgot what was like the meaning of this whole thing.
Did you hear the Minecraft like anvil like him? Yeah, that was so funny. Like the little skit or whatever that he would do in between every song. That was pretty funny. But I think it was basically just saying that like his music is so hot that like you know. And to be fair, he does produce this. I'm pretty sure as well. Like he like does everything.
Yeah, that's what I was listening to. I was trying to figure out if he was producing. It was really good. The production was really good. Yeah, everything just sounded really.
The features. I thought the features were great. The Vince Staples.
Yeah.
Saba, as well as what's her name?
I've heard of Mavi before. I don't know.
Mavi, yeah, Mavi, not the dude. Sorry, not her, but yeah, Mavi.
Where have I heard?
Mavi, Mavi's another rapper. He had a project come up earlier this year. I didn't listen to it, but last year was. This album was apparently pretty good. Shadowbox.
I don't know where I've heard this person from.
But he's a good rapper. That was a really good song. That was probably one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Mobcast. That was a really good one. To me, this just felt like again, I was listening to this album while I was going to work. I was going to work, and it was just like perfect, like just drive there to work. You know what I mean? Like it was fine.
I enjoyed this album. It was okay. Listen, nothing really stood out to me super. You know, on first listening.
The jazz. Oof.
Yeah, jazz is really good.
I have to go back too.
I need to go back to it. It was 72 for me for now, but it was still.
That's fair. I mean,
fairly enjoyable. Nothing, you know.
I just feel like I thought Vince Staples did a good job. I thought the features were really good. The features were really good.
I'm surprised he got Vince Staples on his album.
I am too. And to me, it sounds like he kind of reminds me of like a young Vince Staples a little bit, like with his not his voice, but who am I thinking of that he reminds me of, like his voice? I can literally hear it, but I can't.
Small Talk, the song Small Talk, should have had a beat switch midway through.
You think?
Yeah, I was waiting for one.
Was there any beat switches on here? I don't think so. They were all like.
There wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think a song needs to have a beat switch necessarily. I think it's fine.
No, but I feel like it was like there could have been 2 different rap parts, and I felt like when it just would have done it good, especially with jazz beats.
Yeah. The production to me is like
it's super
good.
It's super good.
It's super good.
And if he ever comes out with another album, I'll definitely listen to it.
Yeah, this is the one I heard this album and I listened. This is really good. Up is really good. I like that song.
Cass Got Wings.
Cass Got Wings.
I said Cass Got Twins.
Yeah, 82 for me.
Good ass.
Platboy Max. So, for me, this is his like first ever like his solo, mixtape.
First album.
Right. I thought it was better than what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely see the potential. To me, it just feels like some of the songs are really repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first one, or like Yacht, even Yacht 2, kind of in a way. But I will say Pink Moscato. Ooh, that song's really good.
It is.
I just feel like I don't know, like something about it. Just again, this is off the first listen, so I feel like it could have been a lot better. Maybe I was expecting a bit too much out of it.
Okay.
And maybe it's just because I've heard his previous stuff, like with other artists.
Yeah.
Like obviously Atlanta or London, and then I hear like him on some of those songs, and I'm like, they're good, but like this one, I just feel like he kind of he played it safe. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I feel like he played it a bit too safe for me. I thought with all the like him going to Atlanta, him going to London, he would have a bit more influences like from both like parts of the country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's good. I gave it a 67. So I mean, it's pretty good. I enjoyed myself listening to it.
I had a problem with it. I think I really like Blackboy Max's rapping.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he has too much influence and not enough original content.
Oh, like he sounds too much like...
He sounds too much like Ken Carson, dude.
I didn't get the Ken Carson vibe from this.
I heard Ken Carson like 8 times.
Mm-hmm. Because none of these beats are like Ken Carson, I don't think. They're not dark. They're not like... Even like his flows aren't, I don't even think are like... I could see his voice maybe, but I don't think the flows are like that. Even some of the beats are not even
I'm not
like
saying
that.
he's copying or whatever, but it just sounds... Like, you know, when when artists take influence.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
And they, like, really, like, feel it. But I don't know. I liked his stuff on London, and I liked his stuff on Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But I don't know. I just wished for a little more original content. And a little more variety of beats.
Yeah, same. Like, I thought he just kind of stayed the same lane every song, but... And how long was it? Was it like...
It wasn't terrible. It was a 58 for me.
Yeah, okay.
But I want...
A bit more. Yeah, exactly. I feel like it was just like... I don't want to say wasted potential, but I was just like...
I was a little sad.
Yeah, I was
a little sad.
I mean, I still enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm probably like not going back to it like that.
It's fine. Next.
Paris, Texas.
Oh.
So, just so you know...
Yeah.
My top 5 is very different on... Like my... the 2025 top 5 albums of the year.
Yeah.
So this first one is called What They Left Me With, a Sword or With a Gun?
You want to do sword first or gun?
Whichever came out first.
I don't remember. I think they came out at the same time.
They left me with the sword. That was the first one.
Okay, cool.
You can start. I want to
start?
Yeah.
Live with a Sword had some pretty decent tracks off of it. Obviously Tantrum and stuff like that. I feel like they really stuck to their lane of like some of the stuff they've done in the past with Sword. Mm-hmm. And it was alright. There was no bad tracks. Mm-hmm. I mean, there was like one bad track, maybe like a 5 or something like that. I remember hearing something, I was like,
There's only one for me.
But it was alright. I would only save like 2 songs off that album, maybe 1.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's not saying it's bad.
Yeah.
But
the EP,
it was
right?
a 70, yes, it was a 71 for me. Sword was a 71. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about Gun in a bit, but
Sword...
nothing super standout for me. Wow. But I definitely like Gun.
That's so
better.
You like Gun better.
I like Gun
I like
better.
Sword better.
Fuck you.
I like Sword better. I like Sword way better. So I gave it an 86.
What?
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
No, I thought Sword was so good.
No.
Okay, right. So obviously it's an interlude, right? The 2 interludes you don't really care. The only song I think I could probably skip is I think it was Infinite.
It was the final track.
Oh no, El Camino's fire. I like El Camino.
Maybe it was Infinite.
Or
it was something at the end. It was either Holy Spinal Fluid.
Yeah, it was either Holy Spinal Fluid or Infinite. But I will say, this top to bottom, I think it's so good. It's so good. Tantrum, it's probably I think it might be one of my favorite songs by them.
Tantrum is really good.
Again, I haven't heard a full project by them, so this is my first ever piece of media, like whole album, everything.
You never. Damn. Okay, chill.
But I like Dogma. I thought that's a really strong start. I thought Red Eyes and Blue Hearts was a lot more different from what I've heard from them. It was a lot slower, a lot more melodic, I guess. And then it goes into this like hype Tantrum, like what?
Nothing. I'm just like I'm confused. I'm confused.
Why?
Because what you just described is something off of Gun.
Well, we'll get to Gun. Right. But Tantrum, and then obviously the Boyz II Men interlude is just an interlude. But Holy Spine Fluid, I'm pretty sure that one was good. Let me just pull up the album real quick and play a few of them. Was it? Oh no, I do like this one.
Yeah, it's good.
It was this one that was like a little bit, but it was short. That's kind of why I saved it. It was like a lot shorter than I thought. The one they played at the concert, by the way, is on Gun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Song.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like.
Hold on. Keep going with that one. I think this is the one I didn't like.
See, I like this part. I'm surprised you don't like that one. I don't know.
Right.
Anyways, I really liked it. I think this is number 2 for me now. This is number 2 for the year for me.
Wow.
Yeah, this EP. It's just an EP. It's not really an album.
Yeah,
but
it still is gonna go up there.
Yeah.
What was number 2? Because number 2 originally was something else.
Two Hollows? By the way, Two Hollows got moved up.
Wow.
Yeah, he got moved up to an 85.
Wow. Yeah.
Only 1 point, but still.
I need to listen to the rest of his shit.
Yeah, I need to too. Anyways, with the Gun, I give it an 83. I still liked it. Don't get me wrong. To me, it's just not as good as With a Sword.
Really?
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I like pretty much every song except for Halo. Halo is.
Yeah, I didn't like Halo.
Halo is not it for me.
But No Strings is such a better song, but such a better closer than El Camino.
Well, here's how I looked at it. Right.
It's better R&B.
This is how I looked at it. Right. I felt like the first EP. I feel like they're low key. It's just an album. I feel like the first EP is like the first half of the album, and then this is like the second half of the album.
Yeah.
That's how I took it. Only because, I mean, El Camino does kind of feel like a closer to an EP, but it also feels like a transition a little bit.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I just took it as one big album because that's how I listened to it. I listened to them back to back.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I took it. But yeah, I like Left Me With a Gun. I just don't think it's as good as With a Sword. That's really it. That's really my only thing. I think Stripper Song is really good.
Yep.
I still think Tantrum's the best song off of both projects. Just because when I was in the car listening to Tantrum, I was like, oh my gosh, like the beat is fire.
It's good.
The flows are so good. The rapping is and it goes all the way up to the end of the song, and it's so good.
I need to listen to the first 3 again and Tantrum.
But yeah,
I like Superstar Twin Gear and Stripper Song. Like that 3-pack is really good.
And for this being like my first ever like
Paris,
project,
Texas?
Yeah, Paris, Texas project ever. I'm definitely gonna want to go back and listen to more of their stuff. I think, by the way, this is the only you've listened to all their stuff now, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where does this rank for like you?
I think Gun is the highest for me.
Whoa. Okay. Hold on.
Give me 1 second.
What did you give Gun then? That's really surprising.
I give it an 80. 82.
What'd you give the first? The
71.
With Sword 71.
I mean, it's good. It's good.
That feels so low to me.
It's not. It's not low. It's a good score.
Yeah. No. It is. It is. But I don't know.
Let me check real quick.
It also just feels like a really good fusion of rap and rock. Like
I think that's a really rare thing that is really hard to balance.
Exactly.
But I feel like they do it really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of drifting. Actually, I'll say it later.
What? Okay.
I'll just say it later.
Okay.
But yeah, it's funny because a lot of rappers have tried to like do rock, like Kid Cudi,
Lil
Uzi, Lil Wayne.
Kid Cudi's was bad. Wow, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah.
But like they just do it effortlessly, and it sounds good.
And it sounds so good. Yeah, it sounds so good.
Let me see. Yeah. Mid-Air is a 79, Boy Anonymous is a 76, and Red Hat McKimbo is 81, which is probably going to go up to an 84.
Wow, I'm excited to hear that one.
You might not like it. I don't know. Let me see. What does it have on it?
Oh, it's an EP?
Yeah, it's an EP.
Oh, bet that. I might like it then.
Yeah, you'll probably like it. Yeah.
Girls Like Drugs. Oh, I've heard that song. We've heard that.
Yeah, Girls Like Drugs.
Yeah. Okay.
Girls Like Drugs is their best song.
Okay, yeah.
But also, Dr. Ako's Miracle Bullets is also really fucking good. Honestly, all the songs on this fucking album is super good.
We should have just done like a Parasex's.
We should have.
We should have just done an episode like that. It's okay though.
But yeah, it's still gonna be Red Hand and Kimbo that is number one for me. But for
fair.
now, it's Gun.
For now, it's Gun. Okay. So, but you gave what? Gun a 81 or 82?
82.
82. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so what did you like about it? Like, what was your favorite stripper song? Probably was your favorite song?
No, I said I need to listen to Superstar, Twin Geeker, and Stripper Song because those were all like my fucking. Actually, no. You know what? I'm just gonna say No Strings was my favorite. I loved the R&B, like kind of like melodic. It was kind of like a slow grunge-esque.
It was good. Yeah. The rapping and rocket thing that they do, I think it's so good. Like, I haven't met anybody who can, or I've never seen anybody who can do it like it. Them, you know what I mean?
I don't know why it works so well with them.
It does. It works so well. But I mean, maybe that's the reason why I'm giving it 8, like 80s and above. But like, I haven't heard.
I can't wait for new music for them.
Yeah, for sure. Like a new album.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Probably not till next year, but. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm for sure.
It better be soon.
I'm for sure down to go to a.
Be soon.
I'm for sure down to go to another concert of theirs.
Please, Paris, Texas. Please.
Mm.
All right, next one. What is it?
Is it 50s or is it? Well, that's all the releases for the week.
I think that's all the releases for the week.
Are we doing 50s or am I running through?
Oh, we'll just do 50s really quickly because I don't have much to say about this album.
Okay. Let's start with Frank Sinatra. We're doing what? What was it called again? 1,001 albums you need to listen to.
Yes.
Before
Okay. I thought you were naming the album. I was like,
no,
that's not the album.
And Frank Sinatra and Elvis are like the first two. Frank Sinatra's In the Wee Small Hours and Elvis Presley, self-titled.
I didn't listen to Elvis. I thought we were just doing Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll save it for next week then.
No, you can do Elvis Presley because I'm not going to listen to that.
Why?
I'll tell you in a minute. They're basically in the same kind of category.
Okay, that's fine. Frank Sinatra, what'd you give it? What'd you think?
I gave it a 67. For me, In the Wee Small Hours felt like a early on breakup album. It gave me 50s emo.
Yeah, kinda.
That's what it gave me. It gave me Frank Sinatra with dyed black hair and a red streak in it.
Yeah.
I had no problem with the music, but I have a problem with Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley.
Really?
Simply because of the way they kind of like do everything. They stole a lot of music.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of that, and I'm not a fan of. I don't like Frank Sinatra. I think that people who glaze Frank Sinatra is fucking annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's good. Like, I think some of his songs are really good. Like My Way, I think is a really good song.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. But
You're talking about character, is that why?
I don't know. If I know a rapper steals music from other artists.
Drake? No, I'm kidding.
I think I hate Drake so much. I think I give low ratings and shit like that. It's just, I don't know. I feel like character does, especially when it comes to music itself, not just like, outward morals or whatever. If it comes to the actual music itself and it's like, oh, he's the genius, but he's not actually the genius, I have a problem with that.
So
I think the instrumentation in this album is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful.
I think so too.
But I don't know. I think I might just not listen to Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley again.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan.
Well, they are on the.
I know they are, and I will listen to them when I have to. But I'm not gonna listen to this fucking short ass Elvis Presley album.
I just took the music for what it is. I didn't really look into like all the. I guess moral.
Meaning?
Yeah, the meaning. I guess. Well, like obviously the meaning of the music, but not the meaning of like
the entire album.
Yeah, like he took this album, he took this song. You know what I mean? Like I don't really.
No, I know, but it's just like it's commonly known that it's most of his music.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I still like the vibe of this album. I thought it was fine. I gave it a 70. I still liked it. I thought that the first track was really good, and like a few in the middle were good.
Yeah.
Again, when I hear this, it just reminds me of like Fallout, the video game.
Hello.
It reminds me of like that type of it kind of reminds me of that type of music, or like what did I say? Or Tom and Jerry vibes. That's what they give me too. Tom and Jerry vibes. I don't know why. That type of, I don't know.
That works.
So I gave it a 70. It was cool. It was Frank Sinatra. It was an album by Frank. It kind of all sounds the same, but it's still a good vibe. Elvis Presley, I gave it a 50. It's kind of, to be honest, the only song that's good on here is Blue Suede Shoes.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of weird and just off-putting. It just sounds like slower. I don't want to even say R&B, but just like slower. It's just
Rolling Stone gave it 100. Where's your 100?
My bad. I apologize.
Rolling Stone is always right.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Entertainment Weekly.
Oh yeah, but Elvis, nothing here really to go back to except for Blue Suede Shoes, in my opinion.
Which is really, you know what? That cover is a.
Is that that's the original, or that's the same thing as the London or?
London Calling?
Yeah.
It is London Calling is a spoof off of this.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So, and London Calling did it better. So I can't wait to listen to that album.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be fun. Especially the 70s and 60s. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We kind of just got to breeze through these. We kind of just got to go through these.
Yeah, because 50s music was really kind of like corporate a little bit. Like, there was not much, like...
Maybe, yeah.
It paved the way for, like, other artists in the 60s to do their thing, but, again, it was still really within the confines of the corporation deciding which music you sing.
Yeah. Kind of like K-pop.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Elvis Presley song.
So should I go into the albums that I listened to?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I listened to about, I don't know, 10 albums almost. Just gonna run through them real quick.
All right.
Low Shine, Shine Forever, Plug and B album. It was good. Had some songs on it. Kind of there, not really like you didn't really need to hear it. You know what I mean? But, but it was good. Like I wouldn't go back to it, but it was fine. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Osama Sun, Jump Out. Oh crap! Anyways, Osama Sun, Jump Out. I think I gave it like a 20 something.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a Rage album. Didn't like it.
Yeah,
Just wasn't for me. Kind of all sound the same.
Okay.
That's really it. This guy, G. Hais Guevara. Don't know how you say his name. I apologize, but it's like East Coast. It's like it's East Coast rap, experimental-ish. It's like conscious a little bit.
Okay.
Really good. I gave it an 84. I'm probably gonna get the CD to this.
Damn.
Yeah.
When was this made? Oh wow, this year.
Yeah, this year. Yeah, these
skipped over it.
These were all these years. These were all this year.
You son of a bitch.
All of it was this year. So that's kind of why I went back to these albums, because I want to, have those reviews in for 2025. But really good. I will say there's 2 discs here, or 2 acts, I guess you should say.
Yeah.
First act, really solid. It just feels like kind of, I don't want to say basic, like conscious rap, but like it's good. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing outlandish, nothing crazy. But the second act, however, crazy. Really good. Like it really steps up in production and lyrics and everything. Like these last 5 songs, all good.
Okay.
All good. So
what would you best?
This is, by the way, I think this is in my top 5 for the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you best just like relate it to, like an artist?
I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, by the way, there are some like nerdy like bars in here as well, like about video games and about anime and about stuff like that. So I find that's probably why I attached to it a bit more. Because I like that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't really know who I would. I mean, I could play a song for you real quick.
Go for it.
Like I play a few of. But these last songs, I'm telling you, a lot more meaning than like the first act.
Did you skip the song that said you can skip this part?
No, I didn't.
You are fake.
I think I have that here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's Chipmunk Soul too. So yeah, I like it a lot.
I like my Chipmunk Soul.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Hell yeah.
So 84. Pink Sifu.
I've heard of him somewhere.
I have 2. I just don't know where. But experimental hip hop, not for me. Gave it a 65. Again, there's some type of flow and rhythm going on in this album, but I just didn't really pick up on it that much.
Okay.
Personally, just wasn't for me. So where was I? Pink Sifu, 65. It was kind of just there.
Okay.
Mike Showbiz. I went back because obviously, remember we did Pinball?
Yeah.
Pinball 2, actually. This one not as good to me. You might like this one a bit more. It has more jazzy influences on it. But just not for me, really. Didn't care for it.
Maybe.
Clipping, kind of like an experimental hip-hop group, I guess.
Okay.
Experimental, electronic-ish. not for me at all. 44. Okay. I think Fantano or somebody gave Fantano gave one of their albums like 100 or something like that. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll check it out, but no, not for me. Then I got to an artist called Backwash. Don't know if you know who that is. Backwash.
Nope. Strange name.
Some girl rapper.
Very strange.
Really profound stuff in there though. Like really talking about like her race and everything like that, and just things that happen. I think she's from the UK.
Okay.
I think she's British. But pretty good. It was definitely not something I would definitely play, like the Ethel Cain one, but just definitely not something I would play. But
what was the beats like?
I don't know. Let me play something for you. It's very, very different. It's definitely not what you're gonna think it probably is.
Okay.
Like let's just do Love After Death.
It has a lot of how-to work in it. In many ways, it's a workbook. It's a handy, you know.
Did I choose the one interlude? I think I did. Yeah. Nice. I think this one has a beat switch too. It's really different. I don't really know what else to categorize it as, you know what I mean? Oh, Canadian. My bad. Zambian and Canadian. Huh?
Angry.
Yeah, I don't really know what you would call it. It's something though. Yeah, just different. I give it 82.
Sounds like I might like.
Then I listened to, you know who Jane Remover is?
Yes, I do.
I do,
but not that well.
I don't either. 84. This
really
very Two Hollis vibes.
Oh,
very
no.
Two Hollis vibes. Let me show you right now. Rage, everything. Very Two Hollis vibes. Very Two Hollis vibes. Not to me, not as good, but still pretty good. Let's just do this one. Very Two Hollis.
I really hope this actually gets into the mainstream.
This? Like this type of sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is kind of like
This is Funeral.
Funeral.
Look it up.
Okay.
I told you this is like it on Spotify dipshit.
Oh. My bad. I thought you were this guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, they literally have a song together.
What?
Yeah.
I play it.
Wait, it might be on the album.
Ain't no way.
Oh, Danny Brown's on here, by the way.
Not surprised.
Crazy, but
Not surprised at all.
no, he's not. But
yeah, this is like what is his name? He's friends with Eric Doa.
Friends with Eric Doa.
Fucking what's his name? I used to listen to him all the time. It's kind of like rap, but it's like their vocals are pitched. It's like nightcore and rap, but like meshed together, but really well. Not just like nightcore rap.
Okay.
It's I need to find his name.
But yeah, this album really good. I had to go back to it. I was listening to it.
E-boy music. That's what it is.
And I was just like, oh no, I'm actually gonna like this a lot. And then I was like, wait, is this as good as Two Hollis is? I literally put it 1 point down from Two Hollis.
Damn.
Yeah, it was an 84. It was really good. This made my top 5, by the way. I think it made number 4 or 3. But yeah.
Glaive.
I do know Glaive.
Yeah.
You know Glaive. Yeah.
So I like that this kind of music is kind of coming into like fashion now, and people are actually making
But to me, this is either like it could either be really really bad or really really good.
Yep.
Like there's no mid of it. Yep. I don't think.
It's either like a 30 to 20
or like a 80,
90.
Yeah, it's not mid.
Yeah.
Then I listened to an album called 40 by a rapper called Blue.
Okay.
What do you call it? Boom bap, like lo-fi-ish type of beat, I guess. Basically, he turned 40, so he released an EP. Yeah, an EP.
Okay.
About being 40. It gave very Unca vibes, like I'm a kid, I'm just chilling, I'm 40 years old. Solid. I like it. Good background music for sure if you're like just driving, sunny day, things like that, and you're 40 years old. But personally,
Buddy thinks he's Danny Brown.
Hmm?
Buddy thinks he's Danny Brown.
Who?
whoever just made that, because Danny Brothers did the same thing.
Really?
Isn't that what
Did he actually?
Quaranta is about? Being 40 or some shit like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
But Quaranta was so weird.
It was.
It was so different. Then I listened to this is actually kind of a viral album going on TikTok right now.
Mm-hmm.
This Ego Trip.
Yeah, because you know why? It looks like a fucking Swans cover.
Is that why? I don't think so.
That's what it looks like to me.
But
that's what when you pulled it up, I was like, damn, you listen to Swans?
It's number one user on AOTY. It has an 86. It's just like a new guy, John Michael, and Anthony James is the producer.
Oh, yeah.
I give it an 83.
Okay.
I thought it was good, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's as good as people are saying it is. Like the hype, I'm not saying it's like a 90, 100 or whatever. It's very good. But it's not 90, 80 tier for me.
It's the
83?
new Jordy Goltz or whatever the fuck his name was.
Don't know who that is, but
it was every couple of months AOTY will just go fucking crazy. And just look up the new sound.
What do you mean,
the new sound?
Well, not the nice. The new sound.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see this.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to that one. I'm not going to. But
AOTY will go crazy every couple of months and just like fucking glaze the shit out of an artist that has never shown up on any, like, nobody knows this person, but they'll be like, wow, this person's just so fucking good. So fucking good.
Really?
They did it with Imaginal Disc, they did it with fucking Jordy, and they did it with this guy. So I can't stand that shit. Because they'll glaze them, and then they'll forget about them. They'll ditch them. It's like, they hate TikTok music, but they do the same thing as TikTok kids.
Hey, rage bait.
It's not. It's not rage bait.
I'm just kidding.
You're hyping up an artist and then ditching them as soon as they, as soon as the fucking...
Drop another album or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. And that's why I don't listen to that shit. Because it's like, I'm not going to be a part of that.
But I will say, this is pretty good. Like, it's not bad. Like, I can play... This is probably the best song off it, World's End. It's raised... It's number... You know what this reminds you of? Red Veil. You know what Red Veil is?
Yeah, I know what Red Veil is.
Reminds me a lot of Red Veil. But it's good. Like, he's talking about some really good stuff.
See that number right there?
44 million.
That's why it's popular.
Why?
Because nobody else is stupid.
Oh, you think
like,
so?
I'm special.
But it is good though. It is like, it's not bad.
I'm not saying it's bad.
It's
I
just...
think it sounds good. I just think that the reason it's so hyped up at the moment is simply because somebody on some niche podcast probably talked about it and they're like, oh my god. Or on Discord. Think? Yes.
But yeah, that one, and then that was my last one.
Hell yeah.
That's my last one. Pretty good. 83 though.
That's a lot of high ratings, I'm not gonna lie.
It was a lot of good music, to be honest, that I missed out on, and I was like, oh, I can't believe I missed out on this much stuff.
Yeah.
Now we have Brockhampton and JPEGMAFia.
You wanna go first?
I will. By the way, I will start first. Brockhampton was suggested by you from last week.
Brockhampton 2.
2, yes. Or Saturation 2. Definitely not as good as the first one. Definitely not as good as the first one for me.
Fair enough.
To be honest,
That's weird because a lot of people like Saturation 2 the most.
Really?
Yes.
I gave it a... Let me see real quick. I gave it a... Oh. Let me see. I gave it a 75. I thought it was still good, but to me, it just felt... To me, it felt like there was a lot more melodic songs on here than there were rap.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but like, to me, the best song easily is probably Gummy. Like, I like that song a lot. I can't remember really anything else in between, but I only listened to it once. And again, it was kind of just playing, and I was just like, oh, that's good. And if a song caught my eye, I was like, oh, let me go back. You know what I mean? But nothing here was just like... Nothing here stood out as much as Saturation 1 for me.
Okay, that's fair.
I think Saturation 1... Oh, by the way, after this album played, a song from Saturation 3 played, and it was so good.
What was it?
I don't know.
What was it called?
I don't know. Let me look.
I'll tell you what I thought it was. Was it Boogie?
It was Bleach.
Fucking...
What?
That's like their best song.
Oh.
That's their best song, man.
It was really good. Oh, by the way, I found out that this guy's no longer in the band.
Amir?
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't talk about Amir.
So... But, yeah.
You know why he's not in the band anymore?
Yeah, because of, like, sexual assault allegations or whatever.
Yep.
So, I don't even know if it was true, but still, I guess you don't want that apart, right? But he's, like, the face of all three of them. All three Saturations, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But, anyways, yeah. It's good. 75. I liked it.
Yeah.
And I liked it. Really good. I'll probably check out the third one for sure if you suggest it again.
But check out the third one because the third one is my favorite.
Yeah.
But you have to listen to them in order, obviously.
JPEGMAFIA.
JPEGMAFIA. I already know I was gonna like this.
My favorite.
Because I had been listening to a lot of JPEGMAFIA. Listen, when I first listened to this,
how come is he? How has he not like done a concert yet? Has he not done concerts yet for this?
he has. He did them in weird places, I think.
Hey, that's fine.
Also, you weren't really that into him when it came out.
Yeah, I love this album when it first came out.
Really?
Yeah, I give it like a 90. I give it like a 90 something.
But we weren't into concerts. We didn't look at the concerts. We only did it this year.
Yeah, I gave it a 90.
Yeah, but you gave the director's cut even higher.
No, give it 80.
Really?
When I do deluxes, I only do deluxe songs. I don't do previous work, and I just do the songs that they added to it.
Yeah. Honestly, every song off of this one is like pretty much a banger.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not gonna lie.
I'm not a fan of a few of them, but I think
Ex-Military is super fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Everything is good. Honestly, I don't really have any songs that I would skip.
To me, I think Jihad Joe was probably my least favorite.
Even that's like a 79.
Yeah.
I would listen to this whole album on
oh, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not even that long. It's only 41 minutes long.
It doesn't feel like 41 minutes.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Every song
I think with that, his production always keeps you like, what's next? What's next? What's next? So, Sin Miedo. Sin Miedo? Is that how you say it?
We don't even need to talk about
that song's so good.
We don't even need to
that
talk about
that. That song's so good.
It is this album is
either on or off the drugs. Phenomenal.
Listen, as soon as when I finally when you showed me either On or Off Drugs and Cemento, and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually really love these songs.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that I was gonna like the whole album.
So what'd you give it?
I gave it. Can you give me a guess?
I hope you gave it a 90. At least a 90. No.
Give me a guess. Give me a guess. An honest guess.
I'll just say 91.
91.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 82.
Wow.
No, I'm joking. I gave it a fucking 82. I gave it a 93, I think.
Oh, that's high.
Yeah.
Is that your album of the year from last year? Because it came out last year, probably, right?
Hold on.
It might be.
Is it?
It might be.
Son of a bitch. Let me check.
It might
you
be.
all. 2024. Yeah, 93.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was number 1.
Yeah.
Fuck!
That's
your number 1 last year as well.
It is, unless you count Chromacopia physical release, but nah, I don't count that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's my number 1 from last year.
With Billie Eilish in second, Fontaine's DC in third.
But like that's not why are you mad at that? That album is so good.
Cause I want to be different, man. I want to be different.
Oh, you
dude. Fucking Logic is also there.
It's because you haven't listened to a lot though from last year.
Hmm?
You didn't listen to a lot from last year. And look at it, it's like all hip hop.
Oh yeah.
It's like all hip hop. Wait, this is me.
That's you.
You know what I'm
I really didn't listen to that much last year.
Yeah, you didn't listen to that much.
How much did I listen to this year?
A lot. So much probably.
A lot more, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, JPEGMAFIA. I think that's it, yeah.
Fuck. That album was so good.
It is so good.
And I hate that, like, I hate that I like it so much.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like, for some reason, JPEGMAFIA's been, like, whitewashed.
By the way, there's, like, nothing coming out next week.
What?
Yeah, I already looked it up. There's, like, nothing. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, nothing really.
But Quedeca.
Alright, yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. I think he's going to wait till
next
fall.
year?
Yeah, the fall.
Next year.
Fall.
Well, they got John Bellion. Oh my gosh, I love John Bellion.
Nope. We're good off of that. Oh, Lil Sims is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And Lil Wayne, the Carter.
Wait, what? The Carter 6 is coming out?
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Those were the 2 major ones.
Okay, yeah, we'll listen to those.
I think that was it.
You always pick some bullshit as well.
Yeah, you want to listen to Addison Rae's new album?
No, I don't want to listen to fucking Addison Rae. You're going to still put it on the list next week. You're going to be like, we're listening to Addison Rae. No. Stop putting bullshit on here, man. Stop. I mean, some of it's enjoyable, but some of it's really not.
Yeah, like High Tech. High Tech. Right? High Tech, yeah, High Tech.
High Tech was pretty enjoyable. Yeah. And so was Gold Link.
See, you don't know until you try, you know what I mean?
Bitch ass up.
You don't know until you try. There's nothing else, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Recommendations? You want to talk about them real quick before we go into it?
We're doing Saturation 3 for you.
Okay. Oh,
and then we'll move on. And then I'll give you something else, I promise.
Ooh. Okay. Are we just going to do what? 50s again, probably?
Yep.
Whack out some 50 albums?
Yep. Pause. Just give me a recommendation.
Oh, you know what? I can give you one of the ones that I listen to back here. You know, I'm gonna give you the Jane Remover one.
I will take it.
I'm gonna give you the Jane Remover one that came out this year.
Absolutely.
I want to see what you get. If you give it higher than Tool House, I might be a little bit heartbroken because I think that Tool House records are so good.
Well, I can't because I'm going to see him in concert.
Yeah,
so
well,
not
that's my top 5 right there. By the way, that changed.
I need to listen to the rest.
Oh,
of the
real quick before we do our little
CD review.
CD reviews. You can already tell what this one is.
That's a really nice CD. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Ken
a really
Carson.
nice CD.
Ken
It's a
Carson.
double.
No.
Oh, I think you just have two
I have
things
one
pressed
hidden.
together. It looked
That's
like you
the
had a
back.
double album.
Kind of. You know what? I'm a bit ashamed. Like not ashamed, but I'm a bit sad. You can open it up. I'm a bit sad with the quality, I guess, of the CD that came.
Is this how you open it? Or is it like this?
This. Yeah.
How the fuck did you do that? Okay, here we go.
So I feel like it was. It obviously I like the album. That's all I really care about. You know what I mean? But like, you know, when you buy like a CD or something, you know, I wish to get like a little bit of a goodie bag. You know what I mean? Like a little something extra.
Well,
I'm buying your album.
No,
I'm buying your album, buddy. I'm buying your album.
No. Listen, if
I'm
you
buying your
buy the deluxe with the stuff, they'll send you the deluxe.
No, there was no deluxe. It was just this
Well
one.
then, yeah.
But I still
Why
like.
are you
I still like a lot of these
expecting
songs on here.
extra
And then of course, I probably can't show this on camera, but Playboy Cardi
shit? Hey, flash it on camera.
music. Playboy Cardi music. I got the. Yeah, I'm a bit
Whose
sad with
face
this.
is that?
I'm a bit sad too because
Why does the face look like that?
it's just a clear cover, bro. It's just a clear case.
No, the face. Why does the face look like that?
No, but let's talk about this. It's just a clear case.
Yeah, it is.
Like he literally just.
But he
has
thinks
a
he's
CD.
Jesus.
Right, but he thinks he's Tyler. Like I would have liked the sleeve with the music and this coming out the disc better than just the.
I don't know. I kind of fuck with it. It's kind of like.
I mean it is different, and I guess that I have a sticker that says I Am Music, but there's nothing on the side. How am I supposed to tell it's him?
I don't know.
I
I
have a
kind
thing-
of fuck with it.
I'm just
He
like,
thinks he's Kanye.
no. Oh, like Yeezus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Didn't the original Yeezus have bust on it?
Bus?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope not. But yeah, those are the two. By the way, I heard the CD edition of My Music is a lot different from the streaming service, so we might have to play that.
You got to play it and then play it
Yeah.
back to me.
I will definitely. So yeah, tuna releases. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah. So,
All right.
What do you want to start with first?
Ooh, I think I just fucked up the camera.
No, you're good. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. What do you want to start with?
Let's start with the first one. The first idea you had, the random 5.
The rank the 5.
Yeah.
The rank the 5 without knowing.
Yeah.
Which comes next? Okay. I have albums. I have 2 from albums. I have your favorite. I'll give you categories.
Okay.
Your favorite albums that listed like on your site. Black and white like cover albums.
Okay.
And then for songs, I have trendy songs or just random songs that I kind of just came up with
Okay.
that you've probably heard recently.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I have artists and bands. So for the artists and bands, I have California artists, and I have bands.
Fuck, you have so much shit.
And bands is just one. And then I also have duos as as
Okay.
one too.
We'll start with
You don't have to do. We don't have to do
songs.
all of them, but we can if you want.
We'll do 3. We'll do 3. How about that?
Doesn't matter.
Or you pick. I don't know. Which
No,
one?
you
Which
pick.
one do you think is the best one that you're like?
Well, I can
"You're
give you the.
gonna fuck me over"?
I can give you the hardest one.
Yeah, give me the hardest.
The
one.
hardest ones.
Yeah.
Your favorite albums.
Yeah, sure.
I'll do
Sure.
one from each category. How about
All
that?
right. Sounds good.
Your favorite albums.
All right.
First, I'll give you Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Yep. You have 1 through 5, obviously.
2.
Okay.
2.
Gemini Rights.
4.
Okay. White Pony.
5.
Okay. Igor.
1.
And Damn.
Yeah.
I think that was
3.
right.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you played that pretty well.
Listen.
Pretty well.
Some people would say Purple Rain is better than Igor. For me, no. I
Yeah.
disagree. But again, Purple Rain probably has one of my favorite songs of all time. It's also because I lived through Igor. That's why it has more meaning
Yeah.
to me.
You probably got to see the rollout and everything like that, and the whole
Yep.
persona and everything. So,
I was literally on YouTube the entire time. So,
you got one? Do you have any?
I do. I just need to find it because it's buried in my notes somewhere. But I can actually just pull up the albums real quick because
You did just albums, right? You didn't do songs or bands or artists.
no.
Okay.
Because I thought you just had stuff for me. So
No, I can. No. I fine. I'll do one for you. I'll do
All
another one for you. Ready?
All right.
We'll do just random songs.
Okay.
Send Me Ito, the song you just heard.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Top 5. We'll put that at 3.
Okay. 3005
3005.
by Childish Gambino. Very different song there.
Fuck you. 2.
Okay. Duckworth.
4.
Okay. Walkin' Jazz version.
You bastard.
Yeah.
Give me big fucking one. We're gonna put it at 5.
Okay, and Sorry Not Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I thought for sure I was gonna get you with that. I can't believe you put Walkin' Jazz version at 5.
Yeah, because I fucked myself. All right, but not that hard because Sorry Not Sorry is 1.
Yeah, no, it is.
It is absolutely 1.
Yeah. All right. Next, California artist.
Okay.
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean is a fucking 4.
Okay. Steve Lacy.
2.
Childish Gambino.
3.
Kendrick.
I did it again.
And number 1 is obviously Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, 1. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Bitch.
I gave you just all great.
You're just a
great
bitch,
artists.
bro. You're a bitch. Stop doing that.
Okay.
That's not funny.
I kind of want to give you duos. Duos is an interesting
I can give you
one.
songs.
Okay, songs. Go ahead.
Through the Wire.
Ooh, that's a good one. 3. Yeah, 3. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sing About Me.
That has to be 1. That has to be 1. I don't think there's anything better than that.
Niagara Falls.
Oh, that's interesting. 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
After Hours.
Yeah, I screwed myself. 2.
Cody Blue 31.
Yeah, Through the Wire should have been 5, but it's okay. It's okay though. I'm not mad at it. So 1 was, what did I give 1 to? Sing About Me. Yeah, it was always gonna be 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because realistically, it goes Sing About Me, After Hours.
After Hours, really?
What was the other one?
Niagara Falls, Cody Blue, and then Through the Wire.
Yeah, it goes Sing About Me, Cody Blue, Sing About Me, After Hours, Cody Blue, Niagara Falls.
Through the Wire. Wow.
That's probably how it would go.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy. Okay.
Dang, I didn't think it was gonna be all good songs. That's crazy. Do you have albums? I mean, it could be like bad songs.
Why would it be bad songs? Why would I? Okay, nah.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's do let's do trending songs for you then. Ready?
All right.
Rich Baby Daddy.
Oh, 1, easy.
Boy's a Liar, Part 2, with Ice Spice.
2.
Off the Meter.
3.
Okay. Rather Lie.
Why did you do that? You made me think it was gonna be shitty songs by Rich Baby Daddy.
I didn't say. I just said trendy songs.
This is not. You mean like TikTok?
Yeah. Ready?
Fuck you. 4.
And Nokia.
5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What a function.
I actually played that for my mom and my sister.
Really?
Yeah.
And they liked it.
Because I got pissed off. My mom liked it.
Of course she did.
Yeah.
Of course your mom did. Okay. Do you have any hot takes or?
Hot takes?
Yeah. Because I have 1. I think I might have said it to you one time, but I only have 1.
Go for it.
I think that Frank Ocean should never
make another album.
Yeah.
That's not a hot take for me. I think that for the internet and for all the fucking people who love Tyler the Creator and like, you know, are just getting into music and shit like that, I feel like, oh, you did turn on the shit. Stupid ass.
When did it turn blue? I wasn't looking. Damn. It's okay. We'll just leave it for now. Anyways, you were saying?
I think that for people who are just getting into music and people who are like getting into music that is good, I feel like they'll probably get mad at you or something like that. But for people who really like Frank Ocean and have like
heard his music
over
and over again.
Yeah, but also who have probably a little older, they probably would agree simply because I don't think that he'll ever make anything as good. People are like still posting about, oh, he's having an album rollout now, album rollout in Japan, album rollout in fucking this, because there's, you know, a poster that says Frank and a
thing that
Instagram profile that follows him, but he doesn't follow either. So I don't.
That's crazy.
He does a bunch of. He's doing a movie. Like he's literally writing a movie. Like why do you think he'd be doing an album rollout? He's getting cracked in the ass.
Is he doing a movie?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think so. I think he was writing a movie. It's for A24 or some shit like that.
Really? Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
I think I already said my hot take.
What was your hot take?
I don't like Elvis Presley or Frank Sinatra simply because they don't write their own music.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that artists who don't write their own music, I'm not a big fan of.
That's just like a lot of whatchamacallit though. It's just a lot of K-pop songs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it happens. I mean,
I feel like true artistry needs to be
a thing again.
You and your band, or just you. And if you're gonna have someone else help you write the songs, that's fine. But if they are writing the songs for you and you are just performing them, but you are putting your name on it, that's fucking terrible. I think you shouldn't be called an artist. You're just a performer.
That's fair, I think.
And they need to be like more upfront about that shit.
Hey.
That fucking pissed me off.
It be happening, I guess. All right, I have one more section.
All right,
one gotta go. We have no real categories here.
Okay.
Hit Me Hard and Soft, the album by Billie Eilish. We have Echoes of Silence.
Okay.
By The Weeknd. Awaken My Love.
Okay.
And OK Computer. Which one is going?
Unfortunately, okay, read them off one. You said was that only 4 albums?
Yeah, only 4 now. So
Awaken My Love, OK Computer, Hit Me Hard and Soft, and then
Echoes of Silence.
Yeah, there's one standout that's gonna go. I'm sorry, and it's
Echoes of Silence. Oh, really?
It's Awaken My Love.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
Listen, Redbone. Oh, I forgot Me and Your Mama's on there. I think we are getting rid of Echoes of Silence.
Yeah, that's.
I think we are getting rid of Echoes of Silence here. That's crazy.
You really like Echoes of Silence though.
I do really like Echoes of Silence, but I think that even though I have a lower rating for Awaken My Love, I think that the fact that I love Redbone and Riot and Me and Your Mama, I think those are all 10s. So,
wow. And there's no 10 on Echoes of Silence, you don't think?
I think there is one. I don't think there are 3 10s on there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair,
there were plenty of misses on... There's like 2 misses on Me and Your Mama. And I just feel like the songs from Me and Your Mama hit harder for me. So I don't think I can lose them.
Was OK Computer and Hit Me Hard and Soft always gonna stay?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I thought I didn't know how strong.
There are too many good songs off of OK Computer and too many good songs off of Hit Me Hard and Soft.
That's interesting.
There's like 4 or 5.
Okay. And one more. This is gonna be hard for you. This is really hard.
All right.
David Bowie. Actually, maybe it won't be.
Okay.
David Bowie, Aphex Twin.
Okay.
Mac DeMarco.
Okay.
Prince.
That's not easy.
Oh, okay.
It is obvious, but it's not easy to say it out loud.
Okay.
It's simply because I haven't listened to enough of his music and attached myself to his music. But if I had, it probably would be much more difficult. It's gonna be David Bowie.
Yeah.
Because I've only listened to like 3 albums of David Bowie. Well, I've listened to way more and spent way more time with both Aphex.
Okay, let's do this then. You know what? Let's do this then. Let's change it up on you then. Let's do Aphex Twin, Mac DeMarco, Prince, and then Tyler. Since David Bowie was the obvious one. Because obviously those are like your favorite artists, favorite. All solo artists, by the way, too. Pretty much all do their own thing, I think.
Okay, fine. For you, I'm gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna have.
Wait, you didn't answer.
No. Well, you're gonna have to decide. You're gonna have to play this little game too. We're gonna do Kendrick. We're gonna do Weeknd, Juice, and Tyler.
Okay.
Get rid of one of them.
Okay. I already know.
You already know.
Yeah.
Who?
Maybe The Weeknd. I'd have to. I've spent way more time with Kendrick, Tyler, and Juice. Like, okay, do I...
You'd get rid of Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, I could get rid of all of his music and I would be fine. I didn't listen to a single pretty much Weeknd song for like the last 3 years. Like, obviously I heard it on the radio, but that's not me like...
You are such a liar.
What? I like the songs. I love the songs. Don't get me wrong. I love the songs. I think they're great.
Okay, fine. What would be a better replacement for The Weeknd then that would make this harder?
I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, he just...
Kanye, I guess.
Oh, I should have said Kanye.
But Kanye, even then, that would... Yeah, I don't even know.
Kanye.
I don't even know where I would go, actually. I don't know. Probably Kanye, though, because Kendrick and... to be honest, Kendrick and Tyler are never going to move.
Yeah.
Their discographies are just way too strong.
Yeah.
All of them. Like,
Yeah.
well, Tyler's early stuff is, but you
But
know,
Juice has more emotional value.
attachment.
To you.
Yeah, exactly.
So you said Aphex Twin.
Aphex Twin, Tyler, Prince, Mac DeMarco. I don't know who you would choose here. This is so hard, I think there's only one answer for you specifically, only because I haven't heard you talk about this person or this person as much as like the other three. Really?
So it is not going to be. Oh, let me think.
After the concert, it can't be Tyler, right?
It's not Tyler.
Yeah, it can't be. I feel like it can't be Mac DeMarco.
It's not.
It can't be. It's either between Prince or Aphex Twin, and that's who I thought you were.
It is between them. But to be honest with you, they're both super super good. I love them both. Like, unfortunately, the least emotional damage it will do to me, I will probably have to get rid of Aphex Twin.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But
he was your profile picture for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was, and I will probably not be able to do certain things because I listen to his music while doing certain things, like sewing.
Yeah.
That is literally my work music.
Really?
So, and sometimes my sleep music. So
I get you that.
That is really difficult. That was a really difficult one because you chose between work and play.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Fuck you.
That's the point of the game, though. One has to go. Yeah, that's it for the episode, yeah?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I like those. Those are fun.
Those are fun. You gotta come.